Hi, and welcome back to my channel. This puzzle that I'm going to share with you today was something that was not on my agenda. And the reason why, and I'm going to pop up an image, is today is National Read a Book Day, and I didn't even know it. I found that out because I watched Able to Change One's video this morning. So I looked at my queue of book related puzzles. I have 2 or 3 Ravensburger, I have some White Mountain, and a couple of others, but I decided to go with this one. And let me show you. I went with this one, which is Bookmarks 2, okay? And I did something different, and I can't believe I did it. I actually did a time lapse. That's right. It's National Read a Book Day. I did a puzzle called Bookmarks 2, and I did it via time lapse. Interestingly, that's not the only thing I did today. I actually read a couple of books today. Actually, 2.5 books. And I'll show you those up on the screen. Those books that I read today were Eves of Destruction. I'll repeat that because it sounded a little muffled. Eves of Destruction, then Shot Through the Hearth, and Premeditated Murder. Now, let's talk about these titles. These are in the Fixer Upper series by Kate Carlisle. Now, just last week, I read her entire bibliophile series, which I think was 25 books. But this week, I've been focusing mostly on the Fixer Upper series. And by the way, when I say 25 books, I mean over the course, I finished that series last week. I didn't start and finish in 1 week, but I did finish the bibliophile series. I actually also finished the Joanne Fluke series. So I wanted to get back into another series of Kate Carlisle's, and that's her Fixer Upper Mystery series. And over the course of this week alone, I read a high-end finish, This Old Homicide, Crowned in Moldering, Deck the Hallways, and then, as I mentioned, the 3 that I read today, or the 2.5, because Eves of Destruction I started yesterday, but I didn't finish it until today. Book 6 in that series is A Wrench in the Works, but I read that a few years ago, so I did not read it. I skipped on to book 7 again, Shot in the Hearth, and then I finished with book 8, Premeditated Murder. There's 3 more books in this series. There's actually 2 that are currently out, but The Knife Before Christmas, which I also have, won't be released until October 22nd, but I will be reading it probably tomorrow, so I'll read it a month or so early. So as I was mentioning, I have the first 10 books available from audio from my library, but as an ARC, I have The Knife Before Christmas, and like I said, I'll be reading that tomorrow because I have 3 more left. So no doubt I'll get them all read by the end of the day tomorrow. So I thought, if this is National Read a Book Day, I need to do a puzzle. So I did a puzzle, I did Kindle text-to-speech, I got some reading done, and I finished the puzzle, and it's in time-lapse fashion. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe I'll talk over the time lapse, and hopefully you'll be able to see some things in this puzzle that appeal to you, because there's a lot that appeals to me. So here is a time lapse that I'm actually satisfied with. I have gone back and forth between trying to decide if I'm going to do time-lapse videos or just my individual screenshots and do slideshows. But I decided, as I mentioned, to work this bookmarks puzzle because it relates to books and it fit the theme for National Read a Book Day. And while I'm working this puzzle, I'm also listening to some library books, as I mentioned in the Kate Carlisle series. Now, I was curious to see if I could use this table in the manner in which I like, which is to spin it around when necessary, especially because this is a larger piece puzzle, the White Mountain 1000 piece puzzles, as well as their 500 piece puzzles. The pieces are larger, so the puzzle is larger. And this is a 2000 piece puzzle board, but you see that this puzzle takes up quite a bit of the board, even though it's only a 1000 piece puzzle. So I think I'm satisfied with this. So I'm going to go ahead and let you enjoy this part of the video with a little bit of music. So there you have it. Bookmarks to a book-related jigsaw puzzle that I was able to do during this National Read a Book Day and finish before midnight. It's 10:38. I started at about maybe 12 or 1 o'clock because I finished a different puzzle. I finished a Cobble Hill puzzle, a Shelley Davies puzzle. So I finished that puzzle. Then I started this one, and then I took a couple of hours of repass and just rejuvenated myself. And then I started again and I finished. So let's talk about the puzzle itself. Okay, you get a bit of a shadow because I'm trying to avoid the glare. But let's talk about some of these phrases in this puzzle. Oh, how I love a good book. Then there's a stack of books there, and it says reading is fun. That makes me think of this Fixer Upper mystery I'm reading by Kate Carlisle. Then you have this one here, Adventure It Waits, which is always the case when you're reading mysteries, which is pretty much my favorite genre. Reading is, what does this say? Sweet. Reading is sweet, and there's a cupcake right there. You see, grow your imagination. You see, between the pages of a book is a lovely place to be. That's that phrase there. There's another one over here that says, there is no friend as loyal as a book. And here's another one up here. A book is, okay, I'm trying to read it through my phone. A book is a dream that you hold in your hand. Okay, 'tis the season to read. Wouldn't you say it's a season to read if it's National Book Day or National Read a Book Day? And there's just all these phrases. And what these are bookmarks. That's what they are. This is the second Bookmarks puzzle. This came out in 2023, I believe. Well, in 2013, the first Bookmarks puzzle came out, and the artist, and let's get his name. I had his name, but I forgot it. Let's find it. Oh, Charlie Gerard reproduced this new version of this puzzle last year. But if you Google Bookmarks and Charlie Gerard, maybe I'll see if I can find a picture of that original Bookmarks puzzle. But I just wanted to show you the puzzle because I loved it. And I'm so glad I got it done in a day. And that's even with me finishing the other puzzle, which that video is not even up yet. I'll put that video up tomorrow. But here you have it. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to edit this video together because this is my first most efficient time lapse. I think I've done it 2 or 3 times before, but this one has no individual screenshots. You didn't get a slideshow, you got a straight time lapse. So hopefully you'll see me putting the whole puzzle together and the company that I had towards the end of the puzzle. But I'm going to end this day by writing some book reviews because I am a book reviewer. That's why I am the bibliophile puzzler, an avid reader who is also a jigsaw puzzler. So anyway, I'm going to let you go, edit this video, and hope that it turns into something that you enjoy. So even though today at midnight ends the National Read a Book Day, pick up a book. Like the puzzle says, adventure it waits. Fall into reading. Love a good book. Keep calm and read on. And just so many things in this beautiful puzzle. So let me go ahead and edit this video and hopefully you'll be able to enjoy it. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.